I say this is why I don't trust Kenyan artists after going mainstream. Ini ngoma imepangwa sana. It's not a raw authentic song yenye unasikia say tu aliingia stu wakapika tu a bang out of nowhere. Ni kitu walipanga sana ndio wapate views, wapate watu watacheza TikTok. Kumbuka mtu wako high school sahi ama anamaliza high school, they are not very specific about the music they listen. They listen to what other people are listening. They don't have concrete like taste in what they want to listen. Okay, hizi ni ngoma zinafanywa hawa watu, zinafanywa ngoma za watu tu hop on to whatever is going on, whatever people are liking. So my debate is that history ya ni kumwazara kameshika signal, it's tiresome. Someone has to say it. Mimi nasema era. Hiyo tamu era. Anyway, I needed to pour my chest out. I needed to say what I wanted to say, and I stand on that business. I stand on business. I stand on my opinion, okay? Okay, should we talk about this? Should we talk about the new CHRIS KAIGA? Should I talk about the new CHRIS KAIGA? Cause ngoma ni jokes. Should we talk about the new CHRIS KAIGA? Kweli najisikia kujeka kwa hiyo situation. Kweli najisikia kuingia kwa story sahi. Yeah. Anyway, me si overthinking. Let me just play. Nilisikia ngoma weekend na beshte yangu. Saimo, we recorded a podcast on Saturday. Saturday being 31st May. We recorded a podcast, so I think you can also tune into that. The podcast goes by the name The Matenge. Actually, Cheki, you guys know I'm a real one. I'll plug my team. I'll plug my team. Bado hiyo episode ijatoka, but I think itatokea kama si leo kesho, or by the time na watch video. By the time you're watching this video, just tune to the Matenge podcast. Okay, this is my very, 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 very close friends, and I keep telling you guys, man, mimi sina marafiki wengi. I don't trust niggas. Utanipata niko na mabeshte kama wawili watatu max. Mimi si trusting niggas. Okay, so we did record a cool podcast, and we talked about the music scene, all this shit that we've been doing, and you can also get to learn or see other versions of me or other parts of me when I'm not recording this content. So the reason nimesema naambia story yote ni because after we did record, we just playing some music, we vibing. Okay, we game a little bit. Ujue tuone nani ndiye mbwa kwa FIFA. Okay, kabla tujue nani mbwa kwa FIFA, nani goat. We play this CHRIS KAIGA song, and we both get the same reaction. He gets the same reaction. I was like, damn, isn't it vitu watu wengi uzifeel but hawana channel ya kuisemea. Ingoma hata tukuimaliza tulitoa juu. Man, you hate BS. You hate hearing BS. Let me just play it hata nikumbuke. Someone has to say these things, man. The bold will say this shit.
Ukiona tukimoku na form, kumeja kongo ya magazala, ona vile bashi metron, utajua leo ni kumwazara, utajua leo ni kumwazara, utajua leo ni kumwazara, hisi mahali ya luku chafua mihanda.
Anyway, sijakuja kureact kwa ingoma. My point is, kuna hii stuff wasanii hufanya. Wasanii wanakujanga kukuforce usikize lingo yake. Ni kama amekuletea word fulani, anataka sasa we incorporate into your daily life. All of a sudden amerespond na word fulani, anataka irudie kwa ngoma, ikue catchy, uko naisema, like it's like they force you into a culture that is not there. Like what the hell is ni kumwazara?
Gebeba kibuyu kabala tambala karata somofonika hata glass kumbuka bombe si supu karibia hata ta vile ngoma inagugu kuchunga hata ta ambia weta kutibu tuna matialala ni nusu ya siku tunazishashika nazisikia ndani ya njumu ndani ya
Okay, I think point yangu ni it's almost like a lack of evolution or a dilution of your sound. Na ilianza, acha nikwambie, just follow my train of thought before you go on the comments, cause you're a super fan, cause you're a fanned out CHRIS KAIGA fan, okay? Just follow me before you go on the comment section right now. Hii story ilianza na hapa kwa kameshika signal. Hapa ndio nilianza kusikia hapana. Hii story yote bedhe ilianza hapa. Boys amekuwa notorious by the way.
Under my substance na maji minimum nasikia utamu kama Bobby Cash na VBO piga shot kama Kamradi maini pose nasikia raha ndani ya roho na my knees and toes kameshika sigino.
Hii ndio point yangu. Before tu ingia kwa comments, I actually needed to respond this song so that you could get my context. It's like msanii anakuforce into a lingo of his own, anakuforce into a culture of his, anakuforce kwa dunia yake. All of a sudden anataka uko unatembea ukisema kameshika signal, ni kumwazara, like I do get, for a regular person, a regular music consumer, mse hana a concrete distinction of what sounds he enjoy, what music he relies on. Mse hana backbone ya zile music zenye yeye upenda zitakubamba. I think that's the point. If you're a regular person who listens to any kind of music, okay? If you're a regular person, check it, and I honestly mean this in the best possible way, bro. If you're a regular person who you're not very specific with the kind of music you listen to the people you listen to the genres that you fuck with, I think hauta mind. I think utasikiza gengeton, usikize urban tone, usikize ngoma za Kihindi, usikize nini, utasikiza hii, sawa? But for someone who you kind of have a specific taste in music, this shit has to rub you the wrong way. And someone has to say this. Okay? Someone has to say this. I think kama wewe tu ni mse tu unasikizanga ngoma zozote, utabambika na kitu na kubamba, maybe utaenda club, unasikizanga hizo ngoma zinaplaywa kwa club na unaenjoy. I think hii hauta mind, okay? But I think I'm speaking to the true, almost like very loyal music listeners who kind of have the people who know the kind of music they love, okay? I'm speaking to those people, okay? Siongeleshi kila mtu, man. I need to put this down because I got a rant. Hii ni BS. Hii point alianza na kameshika signal. Hapa ndio mi honestly nilijua boys hatuwezi saidiana. Bro, this is not the Kaiga that you know. Ujue, for the longest time, if you've bumped, kidogo, just give me a second. For the longest time, kama umesikizanga hizi ngoma za Kaiga, hizi I want Mali Safi and the chain, hizi bundas zime nice, niko on, like kuna music fulani una expect kutoka kwake na hauipati just anywhere. Ukisikiza this is CHRIS KAIGA and this is CHRIS KAIGA, it's just nobody does that, okay? So what I'm talking about is that these kinds of music that is released in the last 1 year, doesn't sit right with me. I think nile una dilute hadi unaanza kukosa msimamo, unaanza kujaribu kuchase hit. I think that's my point. It's like you're just chasing a hit. You're chasing something that people will play on TikTok. Wanye nimejam. Ni kama tu unakimbilia kitu watu watafanya TikTok. Na ni stuff niliongelea hii time Diana Codes alifanyia ngoma na Toxic. I labeled that music. I labeled that video. Okay, let me just show you. Just follow my train of thought. Before you go on the comment section and you know, you pour your chest out. Cause I also encourage you to put your thoughts over there. It's the same way. Me, I'm also putting my thoughts over here on a video. That's my best way of writing like a comment on somewhere else. So I 100% encourage you to write how you feel and say what you feel. It's an open space. Hatupasi agree on everything. We're just supposed to have a conversation. We're not supposed to agree on everything. We're just supposed to have a conversation. It's the thing I talked about when Toxic and Diana Codes released Get Busy, okay? I talked about it wapi. I talked about it here. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Ndio hiyo video. I said this is why I don't trust Kenyan artists after going mainstream. I say this is why I don't trust Kenyan artists after going mainstream. Ini ngoma imepangwa sana. It's not a raw authentic song yenye unasikia say tu aliingia stu wakapika tu a bang out of nowhere. Ni kitu walipanga sana ndio wapate views, wapate watu watacheza TikTok. Kumbuka mtu wako high school sahi ama anamaliza high school, they are not very specific about the music they listen. They listen to what other people are listening. They don't have concrete like taste in what they want to listen. Okay? Hizi ni ngoma zinafanywa hawa watu. Zinafanywa ngoma za watu tu hop on to whatever is going on, whatever people are liking. So my debate is that history ya nikumwazara kameshika signal. It's tiresome. Someone has to say it. Mimi nasema error. You are error. Anyway, I needed to pour my chest out. I needed to say what I wanted to say, and I stand on that business. I stand on business. I stand on my opinion, okay? I stand on it. That's why I'm bold enough to come and tell you and present to you this. Man, mziki ni tough. Anyway, on to my next plan. Ukiniekea beef na ngori ni ya jana ama ni ya last year, mimi sijui. Usiniekee ngori. Like, bro, someone has to call this shit out. Okay? And I don't think we've had these people. And that's why I'd encourage you guys to also check out Music Mojo Jojo. I think he's one of the guys who actually he's one of those guys who I think they revolutionized this kind of movement. Watu wataongelea what's really happening, how we actually really feeling as fans. Okay? I think I would say this courageously over here that he's one of the people who encouraged me to pursue and do this thing. I was like, I could add more context, I could bring more visual, and I could, bring something more real time that you can have a sort of interaction. I think he's one of those guys who, once I saw that, man, actually watu wana fuck na content kai hii, I was like, I could add a lot into these things. I could add a lot into the grand scheme of this industry. Okay? Sawa, ni hapo tu. Ni hayo kwa leo. Mnataka tumalizie aje? Acha tumalizie tu na naenda nayo polite tu. Acha niende polite. Ni sauti ya Mwagwash. See you guys on the next one, man. Bana. Nisijam sana.